Yes.
Now it is time to know who our guest is. Well, he's a Nigerian cinematographer, video director from Rivers State with a degree in architecture. Now, he was initially a performer before switching to video directing. He has numerous videos credits under his belt, including Burna Boy's first video, Like to Party, Mavin's Adaobi, Simi's Jericho featuring Puerto Rankin, Ninola's Omorakbala. The list is it is endless. Let's just leave it here because if we go on, time will go and the show will be over. All right, in the building we have Adasa Cookey. His name is did I get it right? Adasa Cookey.
Yes.
Ha!
But you added a bit more phonetics to it.
Okay, so tell me what it is.
Adasa Cookey.
Is that your government name?
Yes, it's my official government name.
Are you from Rivers?
Yes, it's not a nickname. We have funny names. But that's what makes us unique.
You know, I actually never knew you were into music as well. I know you very much as a video director. But
yeah, early days, you know, it's one of my talents. I still have it, but
you prefer video directing?
It's not everything that you can do that you should do.
Yeah.
Wait, is it because you did not blow? Did you people blow that time?
Well, for my area, blow. But, you know, this bloating is relative.
It's relative.
So you know, I just thought of it that where my life was going at that point, I needed something a bit more stable, something a bit more predictable that I could do for a longer time. So I decided to follow.
So what was the first video you shot? The moment you decided to switch?
You won't even remember the person. It never really got aired. It was one video like that I did, and I think the budget was about 80,000 naira.
Oh wow!
That was about 10 years ago.
Oh wow!
10 years ago. That's
yeah, 10 years ago.
Do we know the artist?
No, you don't. You probably don't. 2010, about 2010.
You shot Like the Party in 2011.
2012.
2012 rather. So how was that though?
It was good.
Wow.
It was good. It was good. We just, you know.
I mean, it was with your River State people, and you guys shot in Port Harcourt. So
no, we shot in Lagos, actually.
But
we shot in Lagos, and it was a challenge at that time. You know now, as my brother asked me whether I said I no blow for that one. So you know, when that project came, I was determined to blow. So like I used. It was a good one. Priya of Aristocrat Records that time, you know, decided that we should do it. So
I want to talk about this, your Hulakoli or Hood, or where you're from, Port Harcourt, Rivers, and how you were saying blowing is relative, because I know that you have an artist signed to you, Wonder Banton.
Yeah, Wonder Banton.
And recently in an interview you spoke about how Port Harcourt event planners do not rate him the way they should, and they're basically not treating him like an international artist that he is. So why is it that it seems, or is it correct to say that Lagos artists get preference?
Before I answer that, I would say I feel like I've been investigated.
Wow.
You do your job right. All right, I say that because one, Lagos is the center of entertainment in Africa, undeniably, and there's a lot of investment going in here, and they understand the need for publicity as much as they need to make quality music. So in Port Harcourt, it's getting there. It's going very fast, but it should go faster than it's currently doing. So Lagos, yes, artists from Lagos in Lagos have more visibility. The difference is visibility.
Okay.
The quality of music coming out from Port Harcourt is outstanding, but the visibility is not yet there. So that's what prompted my comment.
So do you think that Wonder Banton, I mean, is he presently in Lagos now? Has he moved to Lagos now?
Yes, he's in Lagos.
Okay, so do you think that would help? Because you know that at the time when Burna was in Port Harcourt, it was like, local, they saw him as a local champion, so to speak. And when he moved to Lagos, now he's our African giant. Do you think that, because I personally really love Wonder Banton, I feel like he's one of the most underrated artists. I've listened to his EPs, and I know that he is really good from Joa to everything. When I see him, I'm like, this guy is really good. So what is that? I don't think it's just the Lagos factor. What are the other things you think you need to do right, or the things that should be done right?
First of all, it's not really about Lagos. It's just because the means to be seen is in Lagos. The media is here. Like Burna Boy was still underrated until he blew up all over the world. Then Lagos took notes. You understand? So him being here is not because Lagos is, if you come here, you will blow here. It's because
That's
the
what I wanted
media
to
is
say.
easier to do to create visibility when you are in Lagos than any other place. So that's what it is.
Going back to video now, talking about Nigerian artists, we called a whole lot of names. Who is that Nigerian artist that you wish you would have worked with that you've not worked with? Because like you've worked with virtually everybody.
I've not worked with everybody. I have not shot directly for Wizkid. I've shot only a feature.
Okay.
It won't be bad to work with Wizkid. I think I would like that. But my kind of person, I really love to create something unique for Brymo.
I love that.
What I'm interested in, especially right now, is working with artists that are unique, that know what they want, that are trying to shift away from the norm. Like I'm a Runtown fan. I just did a video for Runtown, and I hope we'll do a bit more. You know, those artists that, you know, really know what they want. I also like to work with Asha. To do something really unique for her. I'm not about the popular life, cloud chasing and all that. I just want to do some really unique work.
I really like that, and it's very interesting that you have that opinion about things, because most video directors just want to be commercial about it. It's like, are you banging at the moment? Let's do this. So, you know what, guys, we're just going to go for a short break. We'll probably play some of the videos that Adasa Cookey has, you know, directed, and we'll be back to chat with him some more, so stick around.
Jericho, directed by yours sincerely, Adasa Cookey, who is right here in the building. So you were talking about artists that you've not worked with.
Wizkid.
The ones that you've worked with, who was the most difficult person that stressed
Let us
you?
know.
Okay, you know that this question is going to directly affect my bank account.
Wow.
So therefore, I humbly decline to answer that question.
Okay, so I can ask you a
Who's
question.
your favorite?
I can ask you a question that you can probably answer.
Okay.
You know, so I'm seeing that sometime last year you went to the bank. You wanted to withdraw 400 and something thousand naira.
Yeah.
And then the bank teller gave you 4.3 million naira instead. I know you returned the guys, you returned the money. But in that moment of discovering that miraculously the money had multiplied, God had blessed you with 4.3 million naira, what was the first thought?
First of all, God doesn't bless like that.
I love it!
You understand? It's not how God will not bless somebody in such a way that it will be to the detriment of another person. So personally, money is just a tool. I'm not moved by money. We all need money, but I'm not essentially moved by it. So the mistake happened because it was a accounting issue, because it was in a foreign currency.
Oh,
right?
I see.
When I got to the car and I noticed it, I was like, no, this is not what I came to. And I came back in, and I even kept it quiet to tell the teller that you made a mistake before they sacked the person. So I was like overwhelmed by the whole thing, and I just started to share, withholding the name of the bank and everything, and then
if you know, you
these
know.
people on Insta, these Insta people somewhere carried it. So that's how we were. But you know, it's one of those things. It's not a big deal.
It's a big deal. Well, you did the right thing. But
in
this economy,
our society needs to change.
Yeah.
Society needs to change. I think we're too money hungry in this society. We need to. I know there are problems. Everybody needs money, but I think the entire Nigerians, we are too money hungry. We're too desperate about money. You understand? We can just live within our means and get what we need and be happy. You don't have to anywhere you see you take.
Okay, let's talk about video now. Let's go back to video. There's Square Ball and there's Adasa Cookey. What's happening there? And of course, talk about your movie making venture.
Square Ball Media is the production company.
Okay.
So when Adasa Cookey shoots, it is produced. The whole production management and everything is done by Square Ball Media.
Owned by you?
Yes, it's also owned by me.
Okay.
But the reason why it's separated is because individuals like to work with people. Companies like to work with companies.
Okay.
You understand? So my personal brand deals with individuals, like artists and all
stuff,
those.
yeah.
While the corporate brand, the company, for corporate films, commercials, and all those deals with.
Did you learn this in school? Because you seem to be very
Studied
grounded in the
architecture.
music structure.
No, I just
music
sabi
business.
something.
When you do architecture,
I
you have
sabi
to know
something. I always
you know how to
not for
construct
you to
organogram. So there's going to be structure in your life, no matter how you do it.
No, I read a lot. I
Okay.
read a lot. Even direct, even my filmmaking skills. I'm self-taught, so I didn't go to film school.
I thought you went to New York Film Academy.
That's smoothing it up.
That's a small course when I'd already started.
Okay.
So I had the opportunity to go like a 2 weeks or
Oh,
3
I
weeks
see, I
course.
see.
Del
I get
York,
what you
you know. It gave me an insight to the next step I was supposed to take. You understand? But it wasn't essentially where I got my training.
Okay. So you read up about music business.
YouTube is
so-
there for everybody.
All right.
Before we go, I would like to know, OJ asked the question, but I'll just ask the opposite. Who's your favorite artist that you've worked with? So far, the people you've worked with.
At least you can answer that one.
You have to mention one person. Don't come and say, and I like Davido too. But then I like
Just mention
one
Favorite
person,
artist?
yes, that you've worked with.
Okay, there's some artists that, I like everybody I work with, but there's some artists that I find really easy to work with. It's just pleasant. Working with Harry Song is pleasant. It's quite pleasant because I think he listens a lot. And there are a few others too, maybe
think we
some
can take
smaller
Harry Song.
artists and all that. But
Yeah.
Harry Song is fine.
Harry Song is good.
Political answer.
All right, thank you so
There's
much.
several others, but
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
How do we reach out to you at Adasa Cookey on all your social media platforms, right? Your handle.
On Instagram, it's at Adasa Cookey. On Twitter, it's at Squareball Media, because somebody took my name.
It happens, don't worry.
I don't know how to get it back. So that's basically it. And emails. And the website is there, adasacookie.com and squareballmedia.com.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much for
On that
having me.
note, guys, it's a wrap on the first half of the show.